Heyo, how's it going, everybody? Hope anyone out there who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, my name is Relikai. I'm gonna be playing a video game on the internet. Tonight that video game is gonna be Genshin Impact. I am rather tired. I just got back about an hour ago from a all-day double feature of Spider-Man and the Odyssey, and let me tell you, that is a that was an Odyssey. I can tell you that much. So I am a little tired, a little frazzled, a little fried. So at least as of right now, I'm kind of like coasting along on fumes. And bonus of bonuses, tomorrow I get to go back to work after 2 weeks off. So yeah, that's gonna be a good time. Let me go ahead and lock in my camera focus here. All right, there we go. How's it going, Drew? Cybik? Hope you guys are good. Hope all is well on your end of things. Hope your weekends have been treating you right. Appreciate y'all stopping in. A little frazzle dazzled. Exactly. Yeah. Was able to get Lucy's summer skin. Nice. I still haven't gotten it yet. And I'm not going to be getting it for at least, probably like, at least until next week. Once we go ahead, play some more of the event. So looking forward to that. I did see some footage that made me just slightly regret not pulling for trigger, but hey, it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Ew, work. Exactly. Yeah. The off-Kai vacation has officially come to an end. So yeah, it's back to the old grind for me. Granted, I did manage to dodge a whole week of mandatory OT, where normally they force us to do 2 hours of OT in a single week when shit's backed up, which happens a lot because, you know, my company does the same corpo bullshit that all corpos do, where, you know, they hire just enough people to make it so that you know, if everybody works their hands to the bone, then, you know, everything is able to get done with the bare minimum amount of people. So yeah, so this happens relatively frequently, but this is the first time it's ever been where they said, no, everyone's got to do 4 hours of mandatory OT in a given week. So I managed to dodge at least 1 week of that. We'll see if we're gonna do that again. We probably are, because again, my company is managed like the people running it are just eternally cleaning out their anal cavities with their tongues. Would it be? Would it be? Have fun with that. Yeah, I definitely will. Got Suisse on Wuwa 34, and the midriff is insane. Wait, Sui. I read that as Suisse. I was like, what the fuck? They're doing a HoloLive collaboration now with Wuthering Waves? That's crazy. You know, speaking of Wuthering Waves, Cybik, I don't know if you know, I can never remember the name of this channel. Is it Marabo Studios or something like that? Mirabo Studios. They do like all these parody animations, a lot of the time using video game characters, and historically they've used FGO and Star Rail characters, but they just did one with apparently Wuthering Waves characters, and it's very amusing. Even I, as someone who don't play Wuthering Waves, I did enjoy it. Mirabeau, yes, that is it. I'm assuming you must have at least seen the one that I'm talking about, floating around. They wouldn't be doing a collab with Hololive even if they wanted to. Yeah, because I mean, usually when two corpo entities do a collab, usually they have to both agree to do it. So if only one was interested, they probably would not be into it. Unless you're talking about the fact that I'm assuming Wuthering Waves is developed by a Chinese developer. In which case, yeah, Hololive hasn't historically had the best relationships with the Chinese populace. Despite the fact that, do you guys remember once upon a time Hololive had a Chinese branch? There were Chinese Hololive VTubers at one point. It's crazy to think. Nope, didn't see it yet. No, really? Damn. Hololive just launched their own gacha, so unlikely. That is true. Yeah, that is true. Well, you know what? We should we should watch it real quick, cause it is very humorous. I also haven't done like a video thing in a hot second, so I'm wondering. Let me see if I can make this work here. Let's see. So if I go here, how can I not remember the Chinese branch of Hololive? It wasn't that long ago. Okay, let me do here, let's see. I could do there is window workspace, virtual screen, Windows. Okay. Do this, and then oh, I think I do have it set up where let's see here. Okay, yeah, I think that should work. Yeah. Don't forget to do audio capture of the browser. I'm pretty sure it's picking up the audio. I see. Let me go ahead, mute that for a second. All right, let's see.
Hello. I hear you're embarking on a new quest. Perchance I might accompany you?
Oh, I appreciate it, Yang Yang, but I'm already taking Schmidley.
Who?
Schmidley, you've met him a couple times.
I've never seen this person in my life.
Don't be silly, he's been around a couple times.
No, I do not know anyone named Schmidley. What is that, his given or his surname?
My man Schmidley.
Given name.
Who names their child Schmidley? What kind of name is that?
Well, I don't know, he's coming with me regardless.
I cannot entrust your safety to someone named Schmidley.
I can, he's a great guy. He's coming.
No! You tell this blasted Schmidley he has no place at your side!
How could you be so cruel? You know he saved your life back when we fought the Crownless.
No, he didn't! No, he didn't!
I'm taking Schmidley.
You are not taking Schmidley! Hello?
I love it when she's like, he saved your life when we fought the Crownless, and she's like, no he didn't, like she's trying to convince herself that she's not going insane. It's so funny. I don't know who the Crownless is. I'm assuming they're a big deal. The Crownless sounds like a big deal, but yeah. But hey man, like put respect on my boy Schmidley's name.
Schmidley.
Who?
My man. My boy Schmidley. Average couples arguments. I love that she goes from not even knowing that Schmidley exists to at the end being like, no, I insist there is no Schmidley on this excursion. Possessive much? Yeah. Crownless is the first boss. Gotcha. Well, there you go. Yeah, and I do love that the all the comments are essentially, you know, talking about all the amazing things that Schmidley has done for them. Schmidley drove me to the airport at 3 a.m. Schmidley gave me like both of his kidneys and whatnot. Just on and on, singing the praises of Schmidley. So yeah, that's they've done like a whole lot of other animations, again largely with FGO and Star Rail characters in the past, but it seems like they're branching out a little bit into Woowa. It would appear. Paper bag makes it funnier. Yeah, I don't know who this character is, like who's like what model this is. I'm assuming it's like an actual Woowa character, but fuck if I know who they are. Like, obviously, as someone that hasn't played Woowa, I saw that outfit very briefly, and I was like, Ningguang? But that wouldn't make any sense. So, Schmidley is actually Sui with a bag. Oh, is that it? Well, there you go. Well, now, dude, now you've got Schmidley. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations, my guy. You've got our boy. You've got our boy. Also, hold on a second. Boom. Probably should have done that first, but hey, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Schmidley helped me with my gambling addiction. Exactly. See? Schmidley is just him. He's just the guy. And our girl, what's it? Yang? She's putting disrespect on the name of Schmidley. I can't rightly be okay with that. Schmidley is Sui. Yeah, exactly. That is his alias. He's when he doesn't want the general populace to know that he is the Schmidley. He goes about being like, "Oh yeah, my name is Sui." Lots of double names already. Yang, Sui. Yeah. Yang being absolutely ticked and possessive is even more justified. Is it? Does she not like Sui a whole lot? That's funny. Good stuff. So yeah, you know what? That's nice. So people who actually play the game might be able to pick up on some little key details like that. All right, I forget. I don't get the. You know what? I'm just gonna leave my dailies undone until we finish things up here. All right, give me 1 second here. Oh yeah, I guess I could also just briefly mention what I thought of the movies that I went and saw. So, like I said, I went and saw the Odyssey and the new Spider-Man movie. They are both very good. I liked both of them. The funny thing with some recent Marvel movies has been the fact that they are trying to get a little bit more cerebral, a little bit more digging into the actual characters' like mental states and the ways in which they affect who they are as individuals, and then also kind of like making tangible like inner, essentially like Inside Out, making tangible things that are intangible within our own minds and emotions. And I kind of appreciate that, like this new Spider-Man, Thunderbolts, they're kind of doing a whole lot of that in there. Oh, they're sisters? Yang and Sui? Well, I guess that would make more sense why they have a similar naming convention. Nice. But yeah, like, this new Spider-Man movie, very good. It felt long, because it kind of felt like the climax happened, and then all of a sudden there was like another half hour of the movie left. But the last half hour was still good. It's definitely opening up for things to happen in the with the next couple of movies. I mean, I'm pretty sure the next movie is just the next Avengers movie. And I've gone from not caring a whole lot about Doomsday to now actually kind of being like, you know, somewhat excited to see it, you know, after seeing Thunderbolts and now this new Spider-Man movie. I could say that, yeah, I'm interested in seeing what's going to happen with Doomsday. I forgot that Fantastic Four even happened, honestly. Listen, again, Fantastic Four came around the same time as Superman, so yeah, I was a lot more focused on Superman than Fantastic Four. But Fantastic Four did in fact happen. I have proof. So yeah, if you've ever historically liked Marvel movies, you'll like this one. It's a very good Spooderman movie. As far as the Odyssey, that is definitely feels like the biggest sort of like Hollywood spectacle film since, I want to say, like the Lord of the Rings movies. Like even though, like, you know, Avengers Endgame and all that sort of stuff, like those are big popcorn movies, like this one felt like more in the same vein as something like Return of the King, or going even further back, like Lawrence of Arabia or something like that. This just feels like kind of like a movie that 40 years from now is going to get put into the Library of Congress for being culturally significant, you know. So and it's definitely a theater movie. It's definitely one of those movies where it's like you will lose something not seeing it in theaters. So if you haven't seen it yet, I would definitely recommend checking it out. It is a very good movie. If you're one of the weirdos that for some reason is trying to apply historical accuracy to a mythological, like, epic poem story, then I don't know what to tell you. It's all made up, bro. Like, I'm someone who actually liked Darren Aronofsky's Noah. That movie had rock angels in it, man. So yeah, I don't care about like whether or not the plumage on their helmets was like right for the time when Homer might have been writing this shit. Like, it doesn't matter, man. As long as it tells a good story, and it tells a good story. All right, the Odyssey is literally, the term Odyssey is literally synonymous with a big, grand, epic adventure, and that's what you get. So, if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for that, you know, paired with like good performances, good music, and a good story, then yeah, I definitely check it out. If you want to sort of like know what it was like for older generations to go to the movies and see Lawrence of Arabia for the first time, I would say, yeah, go see the Odyssey for sure. It did really, and you even have a figure of this Superman. I do have my Superman figure. It's still raw dogging the open air, unfortunately. I still, as you can see, I still don't have a glass enclosed shelf. But I will at some point. Haven't watched the Odyssey yet. I was sick when it was showing here. Dang. That is rough. Oh, by the way, how's it going, Patat? I don't remember if I said hey when you came in, but appreciate you stopping in. Hope your weekend has treated you right. Again, my roommates and I decided to go and do a double feature just because it's like when Oppenheimer and Barbie were coming out. People were like, wow, those are two movies with super different vibes and energies to them. Wouldn't it be funny if we just all went and watched them together? So yeah, Spider-Man and the Odyssey have pretty differing vibes, so that's why we thought it would be kind of funny to go see them together. And it's funny because the main cast of Spider-Man were all in the Odyssey. You had Tom Holland, you had Zendaya, and you had John Bernthal in both movies. So We went from seeing Spider-Man, MJ, and the Punisher, you know, running around in New York, to now seeing them running around in ancient Greece. It was quite humorous. And we plan on doing another one in December when Avengers Doomsday comes out, as well as Robert Eggers' Werewolf. So we might do a double feature for that as well. We're gonna call it Wolf and Doom. Kind of like, see, it's funny because some people, and by some people I mean me and like 2 video game podcasters that I listen to, call all the Wolfenstein and Doom kind of like copycat games Wolfendooms, the same way that people, you know, call you know, Metroidvanias Metroidvania, or, you know, Souls-likes and all that sort of stuff. So it was just too perfect. Werewolf and Avengers Doomsday. Wolf and Doom. Let's fucking go. Anywho, that is everything that I wanted to go over in terms of all that. Let me go ahead and get the game started up here. Let me kill the BGM. And then we shall get the game audio going. Alright. And then... Alright then. Alright. Doomfenatine, huh? Doomfenatine? Like Doom and Wolfenstein? Yeah, that doesn't roll off the tongue as effortlessly, I don't feel. So, I do think Wolf and Doom is probably about the best you can get from those two. Okay, so, let me see here. What was the main storyline again? Here, yeah, we were in Sumeru, and we were hunting down the Knot Doctor, right? When can I go to the moon? I want to get through this so I can get to the moon. How long is the moon thing going on? 50 days. I think I can make it. Doomfenstein. Okay, that works a bit better. But that one sounds too close to an American senator, so junk it. It also sounds a little close to like Doofenshmirtz. Perry the platypus. Okay, but anywho. So yeah, we gotta head off back to Sumeru. We got things that we're doing. We gotta go talk to Nahida, apparently, because yeah, she was in cryostasis, and the big danger noodle was helping her out, and now we are, what were we doing? We were doing some shit with the three stooges, the three like animal head dudes. I think we were playing chess with them last time around. Alhaitham and Kaveh were playing chess, and then and I guess now we're gonna talk to Nahida. A spot in the northern part of Nagcry that has a waypoint that will lead you to the moon. Nice. I would love to go back to the moon. Give it back to me, miHoYo. Okay, let's get back into the story rift. Let's go. All right. Where you at, Nahida? Where you at, baby girl? What do you want to talk about? What's going on? You're looking very very serious. What you looking at out there? Something important? Let's find out.
There you are. Miss
Miss Nicole truly is an angel. She shows great wisdom in guiding others, and she has already sent word to Natlan on our behalf. She said that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with important work, she is quite free, and she's more than willing to accompany the people of Sumeru for the entire journey.
They got more important things to do. Aren't we doing some world-saving shit here? Okay, if you say so.
Oh, there's Nicole, all right. Always super patient and loves to help everyone out. She's the best. She is. So kind and enthusiastic. Well, time for us to get going. Let's head out.
I don't even know where we're heading out to, but wherever it is, I'm on board. Oh, head to the border. Okay. Second. All right. This seems important because they're forcing me to use Lumine. So, see what we're getting up to here. Oh. The wind went away. I do miss these Spider-Man slingshots. They made things so much simpler. Ooh, they putting some Arabian stank on them strings there.
One of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru.
Oh my God, she's talking again. Everyone, shut up.
There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely cuts this nation off from the others. But why?
Excuse me.
Why separate you from the rest of the world now specifically? And if I'm not mistaken, Irminsul was polluted once before, wasn't it?
I think that's right. The forbidden knowledge was eliminated, but the fact that Irminsul was polluted should remain unchanged. Uh-oh. Yo!
Good question. I'm wondering the same thing myself.
Oh my God, it's Fire Mommy.
That voice. Moika, you got here pretty quickly.
Damn, Mawika just like rocking up with her ZZZ physics. Love it.
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
Hello there.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Dendro Archon.
Wow, look at this. Meeting of the gods. Let's go.
Malika, I apologize for asking you to meet at the border on such short notice.
Makes a stylish entrance as always. I'm into it.
I also apologize for not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by the Traveler. The real me is inside the mausoleum of King Deshret, and I am reaching out to you with my mind from here.
just a little bit of astral projection.
Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor. We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately, there is no record of the Traveler in Irminsul, and you are still within Natlan's borders.
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the Doctor has no way of knowing my movements.
Oh yeah, Mawika is self-hosting. Shoutouts to her.
Exactly.
So by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come. You were concerned that her activity would be recorded by Irminsul. The Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to stop their shipments. It's pretty serious, and you're the ones bearing the brunt of it.
I'd like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief explanation, although it will sound rather cruel.
Lay it on us, girl. glad they managed to get that very important dialogue out of Lumine.
I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but Irminsul predates the heavenly principles.
Mm-hmm.
It existed long ago, when the dragons of Natlan were at the height of their power. So even when the people of Sumeru became ill because of pollution, it was not a critical issue from the perspective of Irminsul itself. As long as it continues to function normally, the barrier will not be activated.
Mawika home labbing feels right.
But this time, the Doctor's invasion has directly affected the tree. That is what caused the barrier to deploy. The heavenly principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate Sumeru. That way, even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least has some time to catch its breath.
We'd certainly need it.
The heavenly principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today. To them, preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants takes priority over protecting Sumeru.
Meaning, protecting Sumeru now falls to you.
Yes. My own power may be limited, especially compared to yours. But that doesn't mean that we're just gonna sit around and wait for the end. If necessary, I will utilize any and every means at my disposal.
My own power may be limited on account of me being so small, especially compared to yours, because you are so big in so many ways.
Nicole of the Hexen Circle didn't say exactly what this meeting was about, but after hearing everything you've said so far, I think I can guess where this is going.
Apparently, I guess some people don't like Mawika. And I think it's just because like I didn't really look into it because I was just like, whatever, like people can like or not like characters if they want. But I think it had something to do with like her being like boring or like perfect. You know, she's like everyone loves her, like she has like essentially no faults or, you know, anything like that. And I'm just like, we've gotten so many Archons with so many differing personalities and, you know, traits, and is it bad for at least one of them to be like a paragon? You know, is that so wrong? Like she's so different from Venti, who is so different from Zhongli, who is so different from Raiden Shogun, who is so different from Farina, who is so different from Nahida. Is it bad that at least one of them is just like, you know, a good-hearted person who just tries to do the right thing and everyone loves her for that? I'm just like, come on, guys. Like having varied characterizations means that at some point at least one of them is going to just kind of be like a good person. It's fine. Only two of those Archons are dudes. That is true, yeah. Haters can't help hating on independent and powerful woman who doesn't need a man. Exactly! And she's got a Harley. Come on. Actually, she wouldn't have a Harley. She's cooler than that.
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length. We both know how presumptuous this is, but...
You need the pyronosis, don't you?
Oh, we getting uppity up in here.
Yes, you guessed correctly.
And yeah, statistically, at least one of them is gonna have their shit together. You would hope. You would hope at least one.
Originally, I only intended to borrow it, but the situation is far graver than I foresaw. So instead, what I ask of you is to please give the pyronosis to Sumeru.
Damn.
Why do you sound so nervous? There's no need to be shy.
Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god.
I guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly render us powerless. But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, and all the gods you've met, you must have realized that by now.
And again, there it is. Nahida comes up and she's like, "Oh, please have mercy as I ask this huge favor upon you." And Mawika's like, "Hey, come on, sister, I got you. ain't no thing. Don't even sweat it.
As far as I'm concerned, a gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it. You know me. I like to think I'm pretty strong without it.
Damn. Hey, and you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Fucking Mawika over here being like Cybic with his GPU, being like, I don't even use upscaling. It's like, I've got the latest and greatest GPU. What do I need upscaling for? It's like, well, you know, people with 1060s might feel like they could use a little boost, you know, just a little something to help them with their 30 FPS in like Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Not about to dispute that.
So you see? You don't need to sweat it. Here, take the
Hey,
gnosis.
I resemble that comment. She's like, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Like, directly into the camera.
Uh-huh. Just like that?
Uh-huh. Just like that. To tell the truth, I've always toyed with the idea of giving it to someone who needs it more than I do.
Honestly, I just use it for the USB thumb drive inside of it.
I know you accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of success. It's a good thing you did, because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me.
Damn, J.J. Abrams took over the mise-en-scène for this shot. Look at her. Look at her just being like, yeah, I'm radiant. I know. It be like that.
Are you sure about this? Handing over your gnosis just because of me?
I'm just that hot.
I won't try to quantify it, but trust me. Handing over the gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest idea I could think of.
I would be like, look, little sis, you don't need to be so nervous about wanting the gnosis.
Besides,
Yeah.
even if you hadn't come here personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request.
Yeah, she's cute enough on her own.
Irminsul doesn't just affect Sumeru. It impacts all of Teyvat. I know all too well how difficult it can be to protect the things you care about. So logically, morally, or however you want to cut it, helping you is the right thing to do.
This is literally the scene in Superman where, you know, he gets his big speech at the end of the movie where he talks about all the things that make him human as like the sun is pouring in through the windows behind him. Oh.
You don't need to tell me this.
Like I said, Paragon.
Where the gnosis is involved, the tighter the secrecy, the higher your chances of success.
Mawika.
Oh, she had some little eye wiggle there.
Heartfelt thanks go to you and the people of Natlan.
Don't mention it. But now for the hard part. How do I actually give it to you? The Irminsul barrier is right in the way.
Maybe you could just like dig underneath it.
I have an idea.
Oh, I just used my protagonist powers. Okay.
Just as I thought.
Incredible. What did you do?
Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't seem to apply to me. I figured the same might be true here.
And how they get the gnosis? I guess like this.
Irminsul usually produces effects based on the records it holds. Since the Traveler is a descender, Irminsul contains no records of her, and thus has no way to impede her.
Haha, it doesn't have my IP address.
Is that right? You really are full of surprises. Catch.
Whoa!
I mean,
Thank you, Mawika.
it just would have fallen into the
For
sand.
trusting us with something so important.
I also didn't remember that she has thumb rings. You know what? I respect people who can be like ring people, like the ones that have like rings all over their fingers, especially their thumbs. I think it looks cool. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I like being able to like move my fingers around without feeling impeded. And so like if I had like big ones on here, I would feel like I can't do it.
All right. No need to get so formal. It's not like we're strangers.
Yeah, that's right. We are more than strangers.
Besides, there's still one problem. You might be able to pass through the barrier, but I don't know about the Gnosis. Any other surprises for us, traveler?
Well, you see, there's these teleportation waypoints all over the planet that I've been collecting throughout my entire journey, so I'm literally just gonna pop into one of those.
Let me try something. I have the Pyrognosis in my hand. It feels strangely ordinary, not particularly heavy. And yet, this tiny thing symbolizes the mighty authority of a god.
Let me eat it? Yeah, exactly. Smuggle it through like you're trying to get it through prison security. Just gotta eat it. And if that doesn't work, it's, well... Listen, Lumine, I've seen plenty of fan art of you. I'm sure you could find you can find some other way to be able to smuggle it in.
I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro.
Hey,
My memories of journeying through Natlan.
all my homies.
All those important experiences I've had.
God damn, we Natlan really did have like a huge old cast, didn't it? And honestly, a lot of my favorite characters. We got Mualani, we got Kachina, we got Granny over here. A lot of good looking characters here.
The Gnosis disappeared. Traveler, are you alright?
Oh, did she already eat it?
I'm fine. The Pyrognosis disappeared into my body, just like phlogiston.
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might not be recorded in the ley lines, but you're still our Tumini.
Whew.
Whew. That walk. You don't give a shit about nothing. Amazing. I made it back through with the Gnosis.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Malika.
Pleasure. Well, I've given you all the help I can. The rest is up to you.
Hey.
Good luck.
Ah, a little fist bump there.
We won't let you down.
Another fist bump. Boom.
Yeah, we aren't about to lose.
And a third one. Oh, okay. I guess I don't get to fist bump Lumine. All right, then fine. It's not like I wanted to or anything. Yeah. Oh, okay. And where the fuck are we? Yo, are we on top of the... We're on top of the giant pyramid. Let's go. Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Traveler, Paimon, how are you feeling? Paimon's a teensy bit nervous, but only a teeny tiny bit. Seems like she's gotten way braver over the last few years, huh?
I mean, you're very small, Paimon, so you being a teeny tiny bit nervous is relatively more than the average person. The location was unlocked in one of the quests. Nice.
Of course. After all the adventures you've had with the Traveler, I'm sure you've gained a lot of experience and grown as a person.
Maybe as a person, not vertically.
I'm doing all right. What about you, Nahida? How are you holding up?
With the negative effects of Irminsul, I am a bit like a piece of fruit that's been burrowed into by hungry insects and left to rot.
Oh, Jesus.
I'd be lying if I said it was nothing.
Goddamn.
But please don't worry. We all know what we're getting into, and we've prepared as well as we can. I believe in everyone. I believe in you. And I believe in myself.
And I believe in Harvey Dent.
Stoking the fire inside oneself is certainly one way to live. But knowing when to rely on one's companions is also a form of great wisdom. I've been quietly learning little things from everyone, like plucking tufts of fur from a sumpter beast.
Excuse me?
Me too. With the constant traveling, I'm always learning and growing. That's the journey of life.
Damn, she just keeps on yapping. All this must be really important.
I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment.
I thought it was going to be Moosh. Hey, here she is. Your mom's okay. What does Harvey Dent got to do with any of this? We believe in him.
Don't worry about what I think. I was just passing by and happened to overhear your conversation.
I was just passing by all the way up top here where no one else is, you know? Just a casual stroll where nobody ever goes, you know? It's completely coincidental. Don't even think about it.
What are you talking about, hat guy? This is the top floor. No one passes by the top floor.
Says who? You can fly just like I can. I would have thought it makes sense to you of all people.
I don't know why, but I feel a little more relaxed now.
It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. It means that Sumeru is a place you can trust, where you know we have your back. And we feel exactly the same way around you. That's what it means to be friends.
That's what it means to be friends. That's our friend the Traveler. Also, I caught that. I caught that little bit of Riz Lumine, you know. Handsome twink comes around and you're just instantly like, oh, I feel safer already for some reason. And meanwhile, Zhao is like somewhere off in the distance watching, just being like, Oh, they just put me into the gameplay. Okay. Take a walk around and see what everyone's talking about. Oh, I see. We're doing it like we're about to finish off a Persona game. Nice. Is there anything else you want to say?
Feel free to mingle if you'd like some time to catch up with people. Just remember to get a good night's sleep when you're done. Tomorrow is a very important day.
That wasn't really much of a Riz, though. Listen, Lumine is a cute girl. Literally, all you have to do is acknowledge a man's existence, and that's literally just Riz. What's up, Kaveh?
It's finally done.
I know I'm not going to be rizzing you. You already have a roommate.
Feeling that there's something I've forgotten. Oh, there you are. Everything wrapped up on your end? Okay, fair enough. That was a pointless question. We were working in tandem, after all.
God. The two of them feel like Adam Savage and Jamie Heineman.
You must really be exhausted.
Well, it's been a busy day for both of us.
When work ends, you clock out. No looking back.
Hell yeah! I too live by the Squidward principle, Al Hatham. That being, I can't hang out here all night. I've got a life.
Yeah, we're definitely due a break. Probably a little late to start drinking now, though. I'll stick with water. Here, this one's for you.
Thanks.
You want a bite to eat? I can grab us something. Or wait, I think there's a stove nearby. Let me take a look.
Oh my god, Kaveh, it's okay. You don't have to turn every single place the two of you are into one of your nests.
Are you nervous?
A little, yeah. Unlike you, it seems. How are you not feeling at all nervous?
They both have that same energy in Al Hatham's Jamie for sure.
Because everything that happens next is beyond my individual control. I don't worry about things I cannot influence.
Hell yeah.
What do you mean, cannot influence? You're the one who came up with half of the strategies we ended up using.
There's only so much I can do. I was only doing my duty.
Was it like this last time, too?
You mean with Azar and his accomplices? Yes and no. The situation back then was easier to control, but we weren't as prepared as we are this time.
I've met Adam Savage in one of my cons back in 2023. That's awesome. He seems like a genuine guy who probably is the same when you meet him in real life as he is on TV or on YouTube.
So the enemy is stronger, but so are we. I still vividly remember the way you interrogated me in the library after the fact. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
Ah, interrogated. Is that what we're calling it now?
If your memory is so vivid, you might also recall that it was you who came looking for an argument. You're often the one who initiates these things, you know.
I came for a conversation. I didn't know it was gonna turn into an argument. Anyway, at least I showed up this time. So, what do you think?
Wait, so, what do you think? Do I get head tonight?
What do I think? I think we're certainly better off for it.
It's good having me around to help out, huh?
Absolutely. As a citizen of Sumeru, you displayed a remarkable sense of responsibility in the face of disaster.
Certainly feels that way. I just shudder to think how the world would have ended up if we hadn't gotten control of the situation. So, do you think this is what impending disaster looks like? The sky is so clear, and there isn't a whiff of decay or destruction in the air. It's hard to imagine that the fall of humanity could happen on an ordinary day like this.
By the way, the Hexen Circle have more important things to do.
Awful things happen all the time. Sometimes people can stop them, and sometimes they can't. What you and I have done is increase our chances of stopping this one.
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can.
Ah, yes. I found it is the small things. Everyday acts of kindness and love by ordinary people that keep the darkness at bay.
Oh, nothing. It's nothing.
I don't think that we need an animation of Kaveh and I'll hate them doing the Mythbusters intro. Dude, I've actually been watching a whole lot of Mythbusters videos on YouTube. They're done really well where it's like, you know, the way the show was structured on cable was like it would ping pong back and forth between the A team and the B team. But the way the videos are set up, you just have like the one team. You start with, you know, whatever it is they're doing, and then the video ends when whatever they're doing is done. So you just get like the pure uncut, like whatever it is that team is up to. No commercials. I'm into it. I especially considering the fact that Sony went ahead and took away everybody's Mythbusters episodes, so I'm happy for them to be on YouTube now instead.
I hope everything works out tomorrow.
It will. As long as we stick to the plan, our chances of success are good.
It's really strange. You're my junior, yet you always seem to act more like an upperclassman than I do.
Yeah, well, maybe you should stop being so much of a bottom, Kaveh.
I think it's mostly a matter of temperament.
Ugh. Walked right into that one, didn't I?
All right. I didn't even talk to them. They just they were just having a little marriage powwow, and then I just like overheard them, I guess. That's why Mythbusters back are great back in the day. Yeah. Wait. Where am I going? Oh, that's the thing. Let's see here. Is there anybody down here? No. Where's this thing wanting me to go? Can this go down? No. You go down a few layers. Do I have to jump off the side? Is that what they want me to do? Oh, good lord. What are they all doing down there? We're all supposed to be up here, guys. Is the thing near Nahida? Hey, what? She's all the way on the other side, isn't she? Ugh. Oh boy. Don't worry, guys. We'll get there eventually. Any Amanda Show viewers in the house? Oh wait, she's over. Wait. Oh, there she is. Yeah. Okay. So I was right. Wait, this thing? This. Oh, go elsewhere. Oh, I thought this was gonna take me to like the rest of the story. Where to next? The middle level. Hey, you know what? Awesome. I'll take it. Alright. Who the fuck we got around here? Oh boy, the other roommates.
We'll make our move after sunrise tomorrow.
Is that Alex Lee?
Good. Is everything ready?
As much as possible.
That'll be enough. Don't let the pressure get to you. We'll take things one step at a time. That's how we've always done it.
Master Tainari! Mr. Sino! So this is where you were. I brought some juice and some water. Would you like some?
Hey, it's Kale, our new little flower power goddess. Let's go.
I know how easily you get dehydrated in the desert, so you should definitely have some water. In which case, I'll have the juice.
I gotta ask, though. Who's on juice-making duty at a time like this?
Madame Farazan said she was feeling a little nervous, so I told her about the automatic juicer my friend invented. She took it right off me and started making carton after carton of juice.
That's kind of cute.
A juicer? Did Sucrose send that to you?
Yeah. I hadn't had the chance to try it out before this incident occurred.
Aww.
But I couldn't bear to leave it behind in Gandharvaville.
That's adorable. Yeah, the two little nervous nerds are still being pen pals. Cute. Our really roommate Sino shows up to play Genius Invocation on the weekends. Is that what they tell you they're doing?
The juice is very sweet.
I think so too.
Kale, how are you feeling?
Physically, I'm okay. But
It's still my favorite thing from when the Genshin VAs were playing Among Us together, and what was it? It was Layla and Nilu's voice actresses were like getting into it with one another, and then Kale's just like, "Uh-oh, this is conflict." It still makes me laugh every time I think about it.
it just still feels strange to me. Why would a great power like this come to someone like me?
Yeah, and when do you get your 5-star version? Come on, guys.
I know the feeling well. That same question ran through my mind every day as a kid.
At least now, you have someone who can relate to you.
All the more reason that you should apply for Spontamod. Tainari fiercely opposes the idea, though.
Oh, her dads are arguing.
Those two things are completely unrelated.
What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice? Oh, you have some already.
Farazan, juice? Anyone want juice? I've literally made like 3 dozen glasses of juice. Somebody please take these off my hands. Something Kale would say for sure in a tense argument.
I had some earlier, ma'am. Maybe give the extra to someone else? Very well, very well. I shall be off then.
No, don't leave, other granny. I feel Farazan doesn't really get her flowers. I like her a whole lot, but I feel like nobody really cares.
There's this enormous power, and then there's little old you. You feel like there's no connection between the two. And that sense of dissonance is difficult to get used to.
Yeah. But after all this time, I can't believe this stuff still gets to me sometimes. Makes me feel a little childish.
Kale, just because we normally keep the conversation light doesn't mean we can't discuss deeper issues. I don't think it's childish at all. You were the victim of a terrible crime. It's normal to struggle with the fallout from it. You have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, that's right, girly.
My professor once told me that no incident can be considered truly resolved until the victim says it's over. Your rage and your pain are completely justified.
Does she have like crying eyes all of a sudden?
Thanks.
Oh, no, that's just her makeup. Okay then. She only showed up to offer some drinks. Yeah. She was like, anyone want drinks? No thanks. Okay, bye.
Miss Nicole said that the same god remains which were once used to inflict so much pain upon me have now become a weapon with which I can protect everyone. It's like my own personal kind of evolution.
I swear to God, if she gets used as like the barrier between worlds or some shit.
Every innocent person who's been hurt needs time to realize that it wasn't their fault. I was the same.
God damn, suddenly we're just getting into trauma therapy all out of nowhere. Okay.
But it's all about to be over. Tomorrow, it ends for good.
This ends tonight.
I don't know if you've noticed, but you rarely stumble over your words anymore, and your outlook has become much more positive. It's a big change from how you used to be.
And since this isn't over, you can settle the matter on your own terms. It's time you seized back control. I believe in you.
Yeah. Sumero is my home. And it's so important to me. I have to protect it. No. I will protect it.
And once you're done, how about you come back and apply for Spontamod?
Stop it with the sales pitch, would you?
Hey, excuse me. There are still 3 unclaimed cups of juice here. Why don't you take one each? Ugh, my arms are getting sore from carrying them around everywhere.
Madame Farazan, why are you... Here, let me take them off your hands.
Please take my juice.
Thank you, Madame Farazan.
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork. I think I'm going to make something else now instead.
Please, try to relax, Madame Farazan. Your nerves are starting to get the better of you.
I know.
Also, smoothies are better than juice, I'm just saying. She's just standing there.
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork.
Please, try to relax.
Okay. Just repeating. Cool beans. Okay, and then let's go down to the rest for the night. No, go over here. Back with some drinks. I would accept drinks from Whoa! I would accept drinks from Faruzan. You guys aren't roommates, but that's fine.
Something on your mind, Miss Nefer?
Nothing in particular. It's just... right now, the future feels strange and unfamiliar.
I'm really surprised of the lack of Nefer artwork that I saw at Offkai. I'm also surprised at the lack of Nefer artwork, like, in general. I feel like I don't see her ever. Like, excuse me. I feel insulted.
But the future has not yet arrived. How can you say how it feels?
Some people know that there's an impending disaster. Others remain blissfully unaware. Each group is imagining an entirely different future while walking towards the same one. But when they get there, they'll still find they feel differently about it.
I mean, I feel that's just basically summing up all of humanity. Like, everybody knows that, I mean, yeah, a lot of people know that we're all going to eventually suffocate on our own CO2 fumes eventually, but everyone's like, eh. There was never art during Fanime. God damn it.
People are shaped by their circumstances. Different circumstances create people with different perspectives.
I've always found the perspective of the Vahumana Darshan to be a particularly incisive one.
Even at the height of the crisis in Nodcry, people held diverging opinions. But things are different this time.
Indeed. Regardless of faith, gender, wealth, skin color, or eye color, everyone in Sumeru knows what will happen tomorrow.
What? Even those ditzy green-eyed people? That's crazy.
The world has never been an especially fair place. Yet now, against all odds, a moment of unprecedented unity and equality is about to take place. It's fascinating. If only my father could have lived to see this era.
That's iest. I'm just saying. Like, not even eye color is making people turn away from this. That's insane.
Era. To me, that term represents a much greater span of time. It can be an unsettling word. I would even say I'm afraid of it.
Do angels even feel fear?
Tell me, do you bleed? You will. I could see Nefer saying "Do you bleed?" like unironically. It is funny. I feel like we mock that line, but I mean it is a pretty hard line. You know, I gotta say it is pretty good.
Yes, at least I do. I fear the gap that grows wider with each passing day and the never-ending flow of time.
That sounds like an odd thing for an angel to be worried about.
Time renders all memories insignificant and reduces all splendor to nothing. But those memories are the one thing I do not want to lose.
You're very human in that regard.
If angels draw too close to humanity, our wings burn away in the bright flame of awareness.
Not the bright flame of awareness.
After spending so long among humans, I have lost much of my former glory.
Ah, all you little shits have rubbed off on me.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Stan Nefer would also ask, do you know true fear?
You're more human than some humans are.
I've been talking to Kale a lot in recent days. We seem to be in completely opposite situations. I suppose that makes us good case studies for comparison.
Case studies for who?
Myself, I suppose. After comparing the two of us, I suddenly discovered that I desired more than before. It was a gentle, pleasant sensation. Just as most people pursue glory and miracles, I too am pursuing miracles of my own.
For glory!
Guiding humans to make the miracles in their hearts a reality. That is my miracle.
Oh, that's cute.
It doesn't sound so bad, does it?
I don't know if you want to hear Nefer's opinion on that. All right, one last one. Entrance. Is there even anyone else though? Oh, hello? Oh, and the other roommates. Hypatia. Here, hold on. We'll go here for a second. Look at you two roommating it up over here. Look at them. Just two little peas in a pod, these two.
Too bad we've got a fight tomorrow. I could really do with a stiff drink.
God damn. Okay. I don't know if Candace has really talked all that much during this portion of the story. I know that she's been recast, which I am really disappointed in because I really liked Candace's original voice. Let's see how the new girl sounds.
Let us pray instead.
Prayer.
What?
How nostalgic.
Okay, interesting. This is an interesting little throuple we got going on here.
Lord Sangama Bay. Came to get some fresh air too, did ya?
That's right. Actually, I was hoping I might run into you, Dia. I wanted to let you know that I've stocked up on that perfume you said you were so fond of.
That sounded fine. I mean, it was literally like, what, 4 words? So can't say too much yet.
No, really? I'll take 2. Any chance of a friends and family discount?
Dory's like, discount? The fuck does that mean?
I knew you'd ask that. And I'm afraid to say that. Surprise! It's free of charge.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Who the hell is this girl?
That's very generous of you, Lord Sangama Bay.
Does this mean you've made a fortune in Not Cry?
Yeah, she sounds fine. I still think it's a bit of a downgrade, though. Her original voice was like fucking like it was like buttery velvet. It was nuts.
Nope. Turns out it's not that easy to turn a profit there. I even ran some assorted losses. But anyway, that has nothing to do with why I wanted to give you and Dia a small gift. Remember that merchant caravan you two rescued in the desert last month? That was transporting my goods.
No way! I had no idea that was your shipment. Explains the, eclectic mix of goods, though.
She literally did just plop herself down in the middle. She's like, all right, one on one arm, one on the other. Let's go.
Lord Sangama Bay's investment in the desert and generous stockpiling of goods has helped many people over the years. The shelters you funded especially have made life a little easier for the children and the elderly.
Yeah, her old voice just had the sauce. It just had the sauce. This new voice has no sauce. Recast Posse did do some rather self-defeating actions. I really don't care what, like, you know, what, like, voice actors were, like, saying and shit. You know, I'm so over it. So, it's just, you know, it's... and I don't care if they get combative with Genshin fans, because listen to me, Genshin fans are fucking annoying. So if they want to argue with Genshin fans, have at it. I don't give a shit.
Wait, how did you know about that? Oh, I see. Nefer told you, didn't she? That pesky lady. Aren't intel brokers at least supposed to charge for divulging people's secrets?
Not if it's funny.
She and Candace go way back. It's normal for close friends to share things you wouldn't tell to everyone else.
Sure, but why did they have to be things about me?
That's how Nefer shows that she cares. She wishes for all of us to know what a generous person you truly are.
I have trouble detaching the actor from the art. Maybe it's just me. I mean, it could be. I mean, it's different for lots of people. Like, again, especially if what could be considered the problematic actions are directed at people that I really have very little sympathies for. The only time I have sympathies for Genshin players is when the Genshin like head staff are pulling some fuckery, which they tend to do a whole lot of. So yeah, it wasn't just Genshin fans that were talking shit about the employer. I'm trying to not get too much into that since my knowledge is surface level. I mean, employer, I don't know if that means like MiHoYo or just the casting agency or whoever it is that kind of like works with them in regards to all that sort of stuff. If I mean, again, if they're getting screwed over, like, fuck them, you know. But fuck the corpos, the agencies, whatever. Like, when it comes to independent contractors, which is what actors have been reduced to, that is what all agencies would like to refer to them as. You know, it like your employment is a fight for survival, essentially.
It must be hard trying to make a living far away from home. Just because we can tell what kind of person you are doesn't mean everyone else can.
Well, maybe her intentions were partly good, but I don't think that's the full story. I'm sure she enjoyed knowing how much it would annoy me. I'm telling you, Nefer's got a mean streak.
Nefer? Mean streak? No way. What are you talking about?
Definitely with you on that.
What was that? It looked like Dea was like clapping or something.
Does praying help you stay calm?
Defending one's home is a just cause. My heart is filled with a mix of anger and hope.
Anger.
Anger and hope. Sounds like what I have going on all the time.
It shows that you're in touch with the real world, and that you have the passion to pursue something you believe in.
Hey, it's our girl.
My lady? What are you doing out here?
M'lady.
Just taking a walk to clear my head. And look where I ended up. Were you praying just now?
It was interesting. I bet. It's like the whole thing, honestly, the whole voice actor stuff, it was just tiring. It was tiring. I honestly don't give a shit anymore. I don't care to waste any more like mental or emotional energy on the whole thing. It's over. It's done with. Don't give a shit.
Yes, Miss Dunyarzad. Would you like to join us?
Yeah, come on in. We got the whole girly squad up in here.
Come on, it's fine. She won't mind who you pray to.
Oh, then sure.
I'm praying to the little girl up on the roof.
I remember you, Miss Dunyarzad. You visited my shop before. If I recall correctly, the god you worship is the Dendroarchon, correct?
That's right. She is such a gentle and kind god. But to me, she's more than just a god I worship.
I think she actually has the same voice, which is crazy because, I mean, she is like an NPC, but I feel like she was the first NPC that everybody actually kind of like really liked. I don't know. It felt like she was like one of the first important NPCs to like the main storyline.
I see her more as a friend. And so do many others. She's not some almighty god who reigns on high, but a genuine friend.
Someone sounds a little parasocial, if you know what I'm saying. But I mean, hey, like, she was basically like Nahida's only acolyte for a good long while. So you know what? She gets head mod status.
Agreed. She's a wise teacher and a good
I pray to my most revered god, who is the most adorable chibi radish on the fucking planet. Indeed.
I spoke with several people during the evacuation. Everyone's aware that tomorrow's battle is one that ordinary people can join too. A battle to fight for our friends and our homeland. Oh, it makes me glad. I can finally do something for those who protected me.
You've grown so much since we first met.
Oh, a compliment? Ooh, more please. Thank you.
My lady, you've always been a remarkably strong and ambitious person. It's indisputable. And that's not just a compliment. It's a statement of fact.
And she's like, okay, now stop, please. I was joking.
What are you praying for?
Our beliefs may not be entirely the same, but we both wish for the same thing.
Which I still don't understand. Like, you guys can see the Archons. You guys know they exist. Nahida's literally right up there. So, I don't know. I find it weird. I find it weird when people like have doubts in like, you know, the gods and whatnot when you can literally see them walking down the street. I don't get it. Anyway, whatever.
I pray that everyone will rise to the challenges ahead and return safe and sound.
You just hear Nahida from up on the roof like, got it! I'll try my best!
I pray for the safe return of all my companions.
I have more important shit to do than talk to the Archon. Do we, though? Alright, and then you. Are you that girl who was getting high on ayahuasca in that cave?
Look at the time. I should head back.
Damn.
I'm so sorry. I was in a hurry and didn't look where I was going. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Wait, you're...
Have we met?
Not exactly. I think we may have crossed paths by the house of Dana before.
Oh. You're Hat Guy! From Vahumana, right?
Why does everyone just actually call him that?
You recognize me?
He is head moderator for her Life is Nothing Short of Amazing. Dunyarzad should be one of the first 3 stars? What? audibly laughed. Well, that was her, right? Like in the beginning when like someone was in a cave right when we got to Natlan and they were hotboxing inside of there. I'm pretty sure this was her.
Clues in the name, Mr. Hat Guy.
Fair point.
It's getting pretty late. What's keeping you up?
Well, I could ask you the same question. If I'm not mistaken, all the workload for the Ratawa Hisdarshan wrapped up a good while ago.
Well, I have something of a background in Satyavada life, so I was helping the Dendro Archon make some preparations. But I must have lost track of time.
Did you find the experience enlightening at all?
Honestly, it was tedious and uneventful at first. But eventually, I think I did sense some profound truths. But they also brought a lot of suffering with them. I was told that I even shed tears while I was meditating, though I have no idea why.
Yep, she was getting high on incense trying to connect to Irminsul.
You.
Yeah.
Not at all. It just proves you're very accomplished in your research.
Are they flirting? This feels like flirting. What is happening here?
Good night. I wish you all the best for tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. You too.
How queer? what is happening here? Excuse me.
Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh. Okay then. If you say so. Alright. Let us rest for the night. Moosh remembers Hypatia as his first believer. His first believer? Say what? He would, Oh, wait. Yeah, that was back when he was still trying to become like a god, right? Oh, wow. Okay. God damn. No! That's so long ago.
The mausoleum of King Deshret.
He got promoted to god for like 5 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, I have not felt this way in a long time. Standing up high, gazing out at the rolling dunes. One cannot know what freedom truly means without first losing it.
The golden slumber truly lives up to its name as a dreamland. Though desert sands exist there too, no mirage, no matter how glorious, can compare to true beauty.
Dendro Archon, what is on your mind?
I was wondering whose counsel I should seek on the questions in my heart.
What kind of questions?
So many. More than can be put into words. As I once said to a friend, we look, we see, and we comprehend. But the question still troubles us.
A bot in a mech suit.
What are the many disasters that this world faces, but the sum of all irresolvable questions?
What are the many disasters that this world faces, but the sum of all irresolvable questions? I mean, I suppose you could quantify it like that.
The biggest question you should be asking is how to seize victory.
Yes. Although, I would express it differently. I must not fail. And so the question I am most curious about now is whether the path to victory will be an arduous one.
What we declare to be a young sapling, we may, in fact, find to be a towering tree, if we would only cast aside our ignorance and look beyond the veil of time to see her true form.
The fuck are y'all talking about?
Just in time. The preparations are almost complete.
Ready when you are.
He just keeps talking.
Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run so fast! I thought I'd get a lot of exercise as a forest ranger, but I can barely keep up with you.
Oh, Nicole's already got the mom walk down. Nice.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the equipment is ready, and the modifications to Aru are all complete.
As discussed during our meeting,
Accessing Irminsul via the Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. There are other options, it's just... they're a little more extreme, and more technologically demanding to implement.
Unrelated. Step on me cryo team on Wuwa. Sweet Lucy. Healer. All of them are hot. I'm doomed. Uh-oh. Oh no, they're hot.
Maybe you should take it from here.
Well, good luck with that.
The architecture and functionality of the Akasha terminals overlap considerably with Aru. There is reasonable evidence to suggest that one was developed based on the other, or that they both utilize technology of the same origin. As long as the transplant and merge operation succeeds, Aru should theoretically work on a scale greater than the Akasha and approximately equal to Irminsul. It will become the largest active computing device in all of Teyvat.
Oh shit.
A system this powerful is capable of a lot of different things. In the past, the Akasha was primarily used for one-way information transmission, but I suspect it could also serve as a central bridging hub.
Try and end the story quest. Gotta get going. Sounds good. Stay groovy, Drew. Take it easy. We'll see you again soon.
In the pursuit of greater knowledge, some scholars have attempted to connect their consciousness to Irminsul through the use of terminals, incense, and meditation.
Ayahuasca.
Correct. In academic language, scholars who reach that stage are said to have entered Satyavada life. Hypatia has performed this practice many times in the past.
Oh, I bet.
And she was once under my care for a period of time.
Yeah. Yeah, we call that ODing.
Right. And this at least proves that there is a zone within Irminsul that can be connected to.
That's right. Providing wisdom to the people is one of the very reasons for Irminsul's existence. I think I understand where you're going. Please, continue.
I think I understand where you're going, she says, putting on her cap and starts toking it up. Let's rock this shit, Al.
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru, merge it with the Akasha, manufacture terminals, and distribute them to every single person we can reach.
I'll skip to the conclusion then, like everybody who ever reads a research paper.
Every person? Even the desert folk?
Yes, everyone.
I've already calculated the amount of raw materials we need.
So you mean we're going to get new Akasha terminals?
Yeah, but last time they were just Wikipedia. Now they're ChatGPT.
Yes, but this time the people of Sumeru won't be using them to acquire knowledge, just to connect to Irminsul. That's the key.
Oh, never mind.
When we evacuated the city, we brought all the important assets from the House of Dana, in case we ended up needing them. Fortunately, this included the Akasha system's main terminal. We've checked all the relevant records, and one thing is certain. Nothing like this has ever been done on this scale before, so...
Everyone in Sumeru is part of the plan. Whoever controls the people controls the situation.
Since this function of Irminsul was introduced, it has only ever been made available to scholars, who don't constitute a particularly large group of people. But by expanding the scale to include all the people of Sumeru, all the individual connections will stack up to create a significant load on the system.
Oh, we do love stacking in gacha games.
Under normal circumstances, Irminsul would be able to cope with the additional load. But with it already being under strain from other activities, its remaining capacity is limited.
Oh no, we've run out of RAM. We can't even escape the Rampocalypse in our gacha games. Oh. Goddamn. It's been a while since we put this shit on.
Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready? Ready.
Ooh. Come on, Kale, you can do it. Oh, she doesn't get flower wings or something? Man, that would have been awesome. Oh.
In the past, when people sought knowledge, they turned to the Tree of Wisdom.
Yeah, literally everyone gets a Bluetooth.
We use it to save Sumeru and the whole world. These boughs that nurtured learning must not become tools for destroying the world.
Yep, everyone's just tuning in with their Bluetooth headsets.
Stop. Please stop. End this transformation.
What the hell is that? It was just two voices. Is that supposed to be the will of the people? They couldn't get a few more interns to voice like the rest of them?
You would shut down Irminsul just to stop me? You fools. I have all the time in the world.
Wait, what the hell? That was Dottore. That was actually Dottore, not the fake Dottore.
Tree is step growing. Great.
Thanks for contributing, Lumine. Huh.
What a display of true courage. The courage to think and the courage to act. I never thought I would witness the shutdown of Irminsul with my own eyes. Perhaps this is human wisdom in action?
Yeah, he's glitching the server.
Indeed,
This motherfucker.
only humans could do such a thing. Gods are few and far between.
What was once created for spreading knowledge is now used for another purpose. A rather ingenious plan.
I am grateful to you three for your help. Only thanks to you were we able to extend Aru's interference capabilities to cover all terminals. Now, nobody who wears a terminal will have their activity accurately tracked by Irminsul.
Ooh.
No matter how many eyes Dottore possesses, he will not be able to see us clearly.
So everybody got a free VPN courtesy of the state. Amazing. Well, not the state, but, you know, from God. So, hey, I'll take it.
Now for the next step. I will need the help of your supreme powers once again.
How might we be of service, Lord of Dendro?
I need to reach the Eternal Oasis immediately.
Right now?
In that case, Ibis King, would you agree that this is a fine opportunity to dust off our old tricks?
Never. I assume you have that chess set with you?
You mean the one you gave to me as a gift? Asking for it back, are you?
How could I? You misjudge me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it.
It's literally just right in front of him.
Connect to Safei Shatranj.
Safei Shatranj? You mean that place in the desert?
Thoth's chess set gains its power from the chessboard laid out in the desert by King Deshret and ourselves.
What?
All ceremonies conducted using the chess set must be activated via Safei Shatranj.
There's a chessboard in the desert? I didn't know about this.
In other words, the chess set is an extension of the chessboard. In the past, moving a chess piece was a sacred and momentous act.
Transfer initiated. Entering live combat mode.
Excuse me? Huh? With a live what? Subquest. Ah, I gotcha. Look at all of us. Look at all of us aura farming. We're all so ready. We're so ready for the thing that we see on the horizon. And we're about to go fight the horizon, just like the characters in a shonen opening. Remote control for the chessboard. Oh. What the hell? What's going on here? Am I supposed to do something? Oh. I don't know if that was the game just loading what it was supposed to do or if I actually did something.
We haven't heard a single word from our spy in the desert.
There's the fake doctor.
Might have been captured.
Never mind.
But we spent years turning him. And a lot of Mora.
Nothing comes for free in this world, but the loss is not without its purpose. For a small price, we have wasted a precious amount of the limited time they have. Quite a bargain, if you ask me.
All right, Tatum, what are you up to? What kind of cringe shit are you doing here?
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life. But to tell the truth, I have been operating at a loss since this all began. Since many centuries ago, in fact.
A word?
For instance, why would a banker act as the executor of a will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here right now.
Okay. Regrator, the 9th of the 11 Fatui Harbingers. So he is actually a Harbinger. I'm just gonna say, my guy, Regrator, like, that makes it sound like you grate cheese, and then you take the grated cheese and grate it again into smaller grated pieces, which sounds silly. You're a silly man, Regrator. But yeah, he essentially looks like Aizen, so good stuff.
Dottore, I've placed your final data backup into the ley lines as per our contract. I trust we are now square for the safe deposit fees you paid.
Is it not a little petty to split hairs like this, given our amicable relationship?
I consider sound bookkeeping a matter of principle.
He's got a whole artifact sat on his fingers.
Do not forget that you only live to see this day thanks to me. In fact, every day of your life since you met me, you've been living on borrowed time.
Ah, so Dottore is his Voldemort to his Quirrell.
Why, that's hardly a fair assessment. I will concede that my survival was perhaps at your whim, but I became a Harbinger on my own merits. Managing money is not like other professions. Mine is not a role I could have acquired based on your recommendation alone, and certainly not one I could have lasted so long in without genuine ability.
The information stored in the ley lines is quite comprehensive. Rest assured, I have not forgotten how strong your pride is. Well, I presume you have no sense of fragmentation while talking with me?
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in place? The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one half sent to Nodcry and the other stored in the most secure vault of the Northland Bank. Though I must say, your disdain for the other segments is quite amusing. Zandik is you, and you are Zandik. Zandik created the segments, yet you, a segment yourself, reject him.
We see the eyes now.
That is, Zandik, created segments of various ages in his later years. To achieve this, he had to freeze time and part with a portion of his soul.
I mean, yeah, I did forget that he did that, so he is Voldemort, actually.
But as constructive as it sounds, it erases my uniqueness. If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are truly me. A soul living forever in the past inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. The same thing that completes me also restricts me.
Well, maybe you should be updating your backups occasionally, Dottore.
You too might ask yourself which stage of your life you want to be preserved at. The day your business failed? Or the day you were framed by a gang and sold off to a medical lab as a test subject?
Ooh.
We needn't dredge up the past.
This undesirable plan was eventually scrapped. Lesser Lord Kusanali was quite right. I needed an opportunity to eliminate myself. And after that, I concluded that there was no more effective plan than directly splitting the soul. Once the soul is transferred out, you will find that creating a physical body is far simpler than creating a puppet.
The other half of your soul suffered a crushing defeat in Nodcry, you know.
And yet in the process, I obtained the information I always wanted, did I not? Because now we finally know where the best testing ground truly lies.
Yeah, come on, regrader. You gotta look at the glass half full, man.
I once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood. But as it turns out, that was merely one of your experiments.
Experiments take many forms. Most people are too eager for success, too fixated on the end goal. They forget that the experimental process itself is just as important. A suspiciously vacant seat, a new face. I trust you can put 2 and 2 together. The reason it doesn't exist is because someone tampered with the record.
What can I say? After all your efforts, you really did uncover the world's secrets. So, is the new world you promised a lie?
No, it never was. I am glad to be able to control Irmin's soul from within. Now I shall attempt to create a new world inside the existing one.
Oh no, he's gonna make Hollow Earth? Shit.
Almost everyone faces the prospect of death. But not a single person has ever been able to experiment unrestrained in the afterlife through sheer force of will. I am the only one to have overcome this enormous challenge. Would I not be letting the world down if I didn't make the most of the opportunity to experiment?
Clearly, the dividing of your soul did not affect the magnitude of your ego. Out of all the versions of you that have ever existed, this you is the most insane and the most radical.
Hey, kid.
Is that why you chose to work with me? Which was it then? My insanity? Or my radicalism?
Is that a word? It doesn't sound like a word, but it probably is more of a word than radicalness.
Could I call myself a venture capitalist without a suitably ambitious plan to invest in? Yours happened to fit the bill quite perfectly.
God, no wonder he's so fucking evil.
Well then, I must say, while I am surprised enough that you showed up at all, what surprises me more is that you chose to present yourself as my former subordinate, and not as the banker Pantalone.
Pantalone.
Why make things harder than they need to be? Exposing my true identity in a situation like this would only serve to destroy diplomatic relations between Snezhnaya and Sumeru. I daren't imagine the consequences. Showing up in the name of the original antagonist gives you the recognition you rightly deserve, while also being sensitive to Snezhnaya's predicament. It was an easy win.
This is basically like Tatum's role in Black Cat, where he played the doctor. Another doctor, another evil doctor, if you can believe it.
As for why I'm here, if you're suggesting that your credit is in the negative, I won't argue with that. Many people say that about you.
I'd argue that a significant factor in your willingness to cooperate is the fact that you have but a few years of life left after my death. Living and dying together has a way of binding two parties together rather closely. Is it not true that a relationship should be judged by both the positive and negative returns it yields?
So some of what I said actually made it into your head after all. It's true that I hope you don't die too soon, but don't you find that a strange thing for me to say? After all, you've already had quite a long life.
You've already had a long life, my dude. Maybe we should call it quits eventually? Like, you know, I think it's been long enough.
Especially for a human being.
Let's not pretend that you're any more innocent than I am. Are we not the same in this regard? We both despise the existing laws of this world, and neither of us enjoy being under anyone else's control.
Yeah, so they are basically sociopaths.
Is it
Nice.
really so greedy to want the world to operate by a new set of rules?
Of course not, my dear friend. And as I've said before, mutual interest is the foundation for the most reliable of relationships. You can attest to that.
I just hope there never comes a day when I have to work too hard to prove that.
Regrader, sir. People have been spotted approaching Sumeru City.
How strange. Despite your access to Irminsol's data, it appears the soldiers noticed before you did. They must have found a workaround. Well, Dottore, I trust you know what this means. The fact is...
They're coming. They'll breach the city gates any moment now.
But even so, I would say Irminsul is a wonderfully convenient thing on the whole. If you do manage to create a new world, perhaps you could plant one outside my office, too.
I'll consider it.
What do you need me to do? Stall them?
The experiment will take time. Stall them for as long as possible.
Very well. But you're really asking for the moon here. Have you heard this story? There was once a guilty man, kneeling in the center of a church while an angry mob outside waited to bring him to justice. He pleaded with the gods, begging them to grant him one final request: the chance to finish confessing his sins before he was sentenced.
And also to kill Peter Parker.
Many suns and moons passed, seasons changed, and still his confession continued.
A
as
word?
If he intended to speak until the end of time.
Are you suggesting I worship you as a god? Or were you hoping that I might confess my sins to you?
Certainly not the latter. That would make my life miserable indeed.
What in the hell? And speaking of gods, what? Huh? Am I supposed to be taking the role of Dottore and like asking him questions? What in the world? This is weird. Okay. Speaking of gods.
For someone who despises them so, you never seem to have any objections to me creating or becoming one. At first, I thought you'd be furious.
Concerned I would terminate our partnership, were you?
Not at all. You had reasons why our partnership must continue.
Don't you find people's attitudes toward gods amusing? A god descends from the heavens and people worship it unreservedly, blindly following whatever rules are given to them. And yet, when they see an ordinary person gain godlike levels of power by virtue of their own hard work, they treat him with nothing but suspicion, even if he is a compatriot.
I mean, it's essentially the same way religions work, you know? If you try and create a religion right now, it'll be called a cult and you'll be called a crazy person. But, you know, let that religion exist for, 500 years and hey, now it's legitimate. It's just one of them things.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
No. I was just thinking. I pity the man who would call you a compatriot.
There's no need to be so self-critical.
Also, about your recent situation. Huh.
I know it's a little late in the day to be asking this, but how have you been keeping?
Really? He's really just asking him like, hey, bro, how you feeling? You doing all right? You good? Anything you wanna get off your chest?
I'm flattered that you would take the time out of your busy schedule to consider my well-being, Doctor. The part of your soul that went to Nodcry caused quite a stir, sending our organization back to the drawing board on numerous fronts. It was quite a headache for everyone involved.
Oh, I bet. They keep going like, God damn, we keep losing fucking harbingers, man. We're bleeding dry here. Well, actually, that's not true. It's more like, it's like, God damn, why are all our harbingers suddenly a bunch of whoobies? You guys were supposed to be the baddest baddies who have ever batted. Now you guys all go to, like, slumber parties and shit? The fuck is this?
Dear me. I must have caused you no end of trouble.
You certainly did. I had the rare honor of being summoned before the Tsaritsa with Pulcinella to answer for myself. A terrifying ordeal. Don't worry, I pulled through. At most, it's a public relations nightmare. I made sure of that.
Now I'm curious. How did you explain yourself?
Oh, it was quite simple. I just pinned the blame on someone who wasn't there to defend himself.
Aha! Classic.
I could hardly be expected to defy the demands of someone as insistent as the second Harbinger, now could I?
How you slander me. You know full well that I am perfectly amenable to reason. There's no question that you are partly to blame for the ruin of my reputation over the years.
About your future about your plans for the future. I thought this said about your future plans for the future. I was like, what?
Do you have anything lined up for when this is all over?
Hard to say. Field work always takes quite a toll on me, as you know. Once I'm back at Snezhnaya, I'll start with a well-earned cigarette.
Why are you so eager to ruin your lungs after I went to the trouble of replacing them for you?
So he is actually a doctor. Like, after everything else, he's actually a doctor. He's like, hey, smoking's bad for you, man.
If you have an issue with it, feel free to try to stop me.
Now then.
What's on your mind?
The limits of humanity. It's a pity. Despite running countless calculations, I find there is simply no way to reduce any further the amount of one's soul required to sustain an individual.
It's rare to hear you admit to being unable to achieve something.
I beg to differ. For instance, as I've told you before, the original me was prone to motion sickness and couldn't make long train rides.
Ah, yes, of course. One of the reasons you often sent yourself out on errands. What are you thinking about now?
A new experiment. In the event that my soul was depleted, say we extracted my data from someone else's memories, yours for instance, and then combined it with your intact soul as the base material, what would we create?
I believe that would be called a Frankenstein's monster.
Such a scenario would be impossible.
Oh?
As long as your current soul survives, there will be no need to create a new individual. Don't forget, you were the one who approved of the present situation wherein only one Dottore remains. And if you ceased to exist, who would be capable of performing this experiment?
Since the day I met you, you've always excelled at talking your way out of a quandary.
See you? Is that what he's gonna say? Is he gonna be like, see you later, alligator?
Isn't it a little too early to be saying goodbye? Not that I wish to keep you from your business, of course.
Oh. That actually looked kind of nice.
Very well. Let's leave the conversation there for now.
Like, does it make you a good banker to just leave money on the table? Left, right. Okay. So, all right, let me just leave it to do whatever it wants to do. Okay, so it does just do it automatically. Nice.
The power of King Desheret's 7 pillars is truly remarkable. With just a chessboard, you can move an entire unit across the material plane.
We could also use these teleportation ley lines as well. They're all over the place.
Yeah, sets us up for a much easier fight. Really makes my day. The last time we stormed the city, it involved a lot more running around.
I wonder how many people can say they stormed a city twice in their lifetime.
I was just thinking that. I've definitely had more than my fair share of unusual experiences in my life.
Wait, who the hell left?
This is my first time here, actually. We never usually leave Gandharvaville.
I hope this will be my last time.
Does everyone have to chime in? Can't we just fight?
Does everyone need to get it? Does everyone have to have lines?
An amusing comment, my dear lady. Yet humans often alleviate tension via small talk, do they not?
Is that Candace's shield? I didn't know it talked.
Whoa! Why is Candace's shield talking?
Because the image on her shield is one of me. And I, of course, can appear wherever I wish to.
Wait, Bennu? Which one's that? It's not the eagle head guy. Which one's Bennu? Is it the goat? That doesn't look like a goat.
Well, la-di-da. Isn't that fancy? Could I get in on this?
You wish for your gauntlet to speak? Why, certainly.
Oh no. hey, listen. We don't have to become that one game. I don't even remember what that fucking game is called. You guys remember with the really annoying dialogue between the girl and her gauntlet.
Ahem. I think you'll find that it is I whose image is carved hereupon.
Thanks. Definitely feel stronger now.
You're welcome, my lady. I am glad to lend you my power.
God damn, Daya just got miladied. That's unfortunate. I still don't know which one of them is talking, but whatever.
Sino, what's the situation?
Wow.
There are troops stationed at every entrance. As we expected. A frontal assault will suffice.
Interesting. He's like, there are troops stationed everywhere. So we're just gonna go right on in.
Everyone, stick to the plan. We'll take the main entrance. You head for the House of Dana's side door. Move out.
Okay, am I gonna be able to stop it right here? Something tells me I might not be able to. Well, it said quest progress saved, so what if you leave and re-enter, last save within 1 minute. So that does seem like I could just come back in. You know what? This whole thing of sort of like creating a different fork of the game for like the important story segments, I am okay with this. I am definitely okay with this. But all right, I think we will save all of the craziness that is apparently about to go down for next week. All right. I think it's finally time for me to unwind and just like lay back and not be inundated with like blasting audio or watching movies or playing games and stuff. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit until tomorrow at work. Yep, essentially. Employment. All right. Well, like I said, that's going to go ahead and do it for me. So I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in to check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. No stream tomorrow, but on Tuesday, we are going to be continuing on with No Sleep for Kaname Date. So if you want to know when that'll be happening, follow my socials, subscribe, or follow, and you'll know when we go live. But for tonight, that's going to do it for me. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. Hopefully you guys have a good start to your week tomorrow. I know I'm not going to, because, yeah, getting back into the swing of things. Potentially a whole bunch of mandatory overtime, so can't wait for that. But hopefully, like I said, you guys have yourselves a good start to your week, and with any luck, I will hopefully see y'all on Tuesday. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.